Well, you know what? I was going to bring you guys a whole video talking about everything that took place, but I think that's more of a tomorrow morning. I like giving you, well, the guy behind me with the high beams on, what a meathead. I like giving you the bird's eye view of the next day of exactly where we sat, what we did, and I like to let it marinate what took place. I was super happy with today. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be upfront with every single one of you right now. One of my favorite horses I bought in a while, I bought today. And I never saw him coming until the very end. So I'll tell you, most of you that have ever been around me at a sale or with the horses, I love the ones that got spunk. You know, if they're kicking and just being rude and ornery. I love those horses. Love them. And I watched a horse come in the back ring today. And as he's going around the back, beautiful white blaze on his face, 3 white socks, and I can see him. He's being a bad bugger. He's being really bad, and really just tearing it up in the back. I don't know. He looked playful, but maybe he's mean. I don't know, but he was really making a menace of himself. And I turned to my wife and I said, "Huh, there's our boy," and she goes, "No. You don't need what we, at this point, we're looking at what we need. We needed Pennsylvania fillies, some Ontario breds, and if we're going to buy New Jersey, it has to be a filly." This was a New Jersey colt, 6-pack, no dual jurisdiction, just a 6-pack in New Jersey. I watch this little bugger, and he's not little. I watch him just tear it up in the back ring. Then he goes in the front ring. And he's again making a complete menace of himself. And I keep looking at Amy. She's like, "You don't need another New Jersey colt." I said, "No one needs another New Jersey colt." I said, "But I need that colt. I can tell you right now." And he was bouncing around and bouncing around and bouncing around. Finally, he was in the ring. And I knew, regardless if I wanted him or not, all jokes aside, I had a hard line. This is what I'm willing to pay for the colt. I wasn't going over 40. I couldn't do it, especially since we really didn't need another New Jersey colt. But truthfully speaking, he was just such a good-looking... Where do you want me to go? Straight? He was just such a good-looking colt. I wanted him. I did. I wanted him. I priced him at 40. I wasn't going over 40. And this is important because as the bidding went on, I thought I had him at 26. I thought I had him at 28 or 30. I thought I had him at 34. I bid 38, and I said to myself, no more, not even one. This is what he's going to go for, and that's that. And if somebody had a bid 40, he was gone. His name was 3rd and 6, number 758. He's bred well. The thing I love about this horse now is important because Scotty was there, Scott Zeron, and Mark was there, a number of people, and I'm looking at the breeding. First mare is okay, but I see how it splits off. If you watch it, look at this breeding. Robertson, Beautiful Sin, they all split off of the mare, Sina, S-I-N-A. And I liked how it did that, and I asked Scott, "What's this look at?" He goes, "Oh, Robertson and Beautiful Sin are very, very good horses." And Scott doesn't like White Blaze. He goes, "I don't like the White Blaze." I said, "Oh, I do. I really like this horse." I bid 38, and that was it. Do or die for third and 6. That's it. And we got him, $38,000. Now we bought King of the North's sister. We bought the 2 Chapter 7s on day 1. I could go on and on and on about what we did. This guy was well worth 38. To me, especially since we didn't need a new colt, as I was so politely reminded. Still, he was worth every bit of 38. And he was such a nice horse. Wait until you see this horse. He is gorgeous. So I bought number 758, 3rd and 6. And he is one good-looking bugger. I'm very, very happy about him. We only bought Forte. Now, we did pick up... Not only did we buy horses at Lexington, we've picked up 3 or 4 to train. And I think at least 3 of them are going to end up having shares for sale on the stable. We didn't buy them. They were sent to us. This was the original model of the stable. Because we didn't have any money, the original model was have breeders send us horses, and we'll piece them out to our clients. Now, we have a lot more clients now and a lot more horses now, and we do have some people that maybe think we know what we're doing. So we did have some people ask us to train horses, so thank you to Dr. Rucker and Schaefer Farms for allowing us to do that, and hopefully we have great luck with them in the coming summer. So our first horse of the day, Easy in the Turns. Speaking of Schaefer Farms, they bred this filly. Muscle mass going into the Ontario buckets. I hope I fill the Ontario buckets right here. As Pat and a number of our clients said, yeah, the London Select is going to have some nice horses, but these are really nice horses too. Easy in the Turns again. The situation where Schaefer Farms is a smaller breeder, didn't really get paid as well as I thought they should. I thought most of, if not all of, the muscle masses probably would bring 30 to 40. Anything under that, if they looked reasonably good, were worth it. This horse had a amazing video. Now, I like the pedigree. It's not super strong, right? You have to look into the third dam to get Sir Perseverance, so I drove for Tim, a number of other people. You have some okay horses in the second dam, very young foal, from one foal. So this is second foal, and the first one was by Enterprise. Pitch immediately. I'm sorry, but Enterprise had an atrocious year, so immediately pitched. This is the first foal, in a sense, from a Cantab Hall mare. I like the filly, but do yourself a favor. I say this a lot, but do it. Go watch the video of number 649. Man, she just floats over the ground. Beautiful, beautiful gait. And as I said, for all intents and purposes, first foal out of a Cantab Hall mare. Really happy with 649. 653. I love this horse too. This is another, I know Gary Burry was really pleased with the purchase of the, I'm just joking with you, Gary, you know that. The Tactical Landings. I love Tactical Landing. I think that this is a strong sire in a very tough jurisdiction, and a horse that produces quality animals. I saw that myself with the horses we trained down. I know you may not have seen it with Brace for Landing yet. We saw it with Una Madonna. You didn't see it with Brace for Landing yet. Tactical Landing. Trust me when I tell you, these are quality animals also. And that's really what we're after. Show me the best horses for the least amount of money. That's the easiest way to put it. And that's what we did here with 653. Another beautiful, beautiful filly. Just a stunning video. Again, I drove, where's she at? A number of horses. I raced against Tag Master, Flirtin' Man, this great family on the bottom, Flirtin' Man, Flirtin' Filly. So this is the second, third foal, fourth foal out of this mare. But just, like I said, a little weak on the top end, strong throughout the middle and bottom half of this pedigree. But this filly is stunning. Again, a beautiful video. And if you would have seen her walk in the back ring, you would have known what I was talking about. Just an amazing looking filly. Again, these are day 4 horses. I'm not trying to, when I use the word amazing, I guess that's an embellishment. She was just a really, really nice looking filly. 739, I wanted to keep with that Ontario. Show me quality. Show me some pedigree. Show me a good horse. Then show me some value. That's what I want to see. And 739, Winter Bells. Man, this is Play of the Bell. You guys don't remember Play of the Bell. When in 53 was in the Battle of the Bells. I believe one of the favorites in the Battle of the Bells as a 2-year-old. I don't think she won it, but she was definitely one of the favorites. Just a very, very good family, top to bottom. Now, this is the ninth foal. But lots of money, lots of power, lots of pedigree all throughout this page. But again, the individual. This was a very, very, very good-looking filly. Big, strong-looking filly. You know what I liked is that it wasn't just that I liked her. Danny O'Brien went and looked at all the horses with his girlfriend Allison, and they both loved this filly also. So everybody associated with the stable that has anything to do with it passed this filly with flying colors. And to pick her up for $28,000, I thought, although Shadow Play is not my favorite, I was very, very happy with Gandalf and with Dad's filly. Dad's colt this year was the name, Marshall Zukov. Both those horses did the best they could. And I told everybody, I'm always going to lean towards a horse that does the best that they can. This is the weirdest light I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think I turned right on red, but...
there is somebody behind me, so I think maybe I should go. So, the Shadow Play filly just looks like a powerhouse. Just looks like a nice filly. And I thought $28,000, even with an exchange rate, we're not going to get a better looking horse for this in Ontario. This was our girl. Winter Bells came home with us to Ontario. And then, of course, 3rd and 6. I could talk all day with 3rd and 6. He's my boy. I love this colt, and you guys are going to see why soon enough. Really happy with him. And that was it. Now, we had bought, or we didn't buy, we had a horse sent to us, 2 horses sent to us today. One that was not at the sale that I was the underbidder on 2 weeks ago. Where are we going?
Out here, coming up, turn left.
Like where? At the light, do you think? Yeah, at the light. Or right here.
Right here.
Okay. Oh, I've been to this karaoke place one other time, and I hate karaoke. We had a Always Be Mickey's right here. We had an Always Be Mickey sent to us. We had an Andover Hall sent to us. I told you I was the underbidder on Gate 2 weeks ago on a beautiful Andover Hall filly. One of our clients actually bought the horse. So one of our clients bought the horse, and I was here one other time too.
I've never been.
I have 1 year. One of our clients bought the horse, really liked the filly, and then when I saw the name come up, I sent the person genre. I sent her a message. I said, genre, geez, nice purchase with that filly. I thought she was a really quality-looking filly. I know it's hard to tell online, but from all accounts, from what I can see, and obviously from what you could see, nice filly. Good luck with her. Well, genre didn't have a trainer for her horse, and she has horses with us. She owns shares in horses. Called me back and said, Mr. McDonald, messaged me back, said, Mr. McDonald, would you meet with my brothers and my parents in Lexington and talk about the filly? I said, absolutely. We had breakfast today, worked it all out. So the Andover Hall, no, she's not Andover Hall. I lied. My apologies. She's a Father Patrick out of an Andover Hall mare. She's coming to the stable.ca. We had an Always Be Mickey that is also coming to the stable.ca, a green shoe that is coming to the stable.ca. None of these horses were signed for by us, so I think when you factor it all in, we're somewhere up around 18 or 19, getting pretty close to that boiling point. So we'll do the math later on tonight, but just really excited. I know it's easy, guys. I'm biased. You know, it's we're the stable, my wife and I, and you guys know that. You're all part of the stable. I think we're all biased. But when you look at what we've done, the Chapter 7 on day 1 out of the Sister to Cedar Dove, and I'll keep doing this. I'll keep the rundown.
Oh my God.
Whoa. You in a bigger hurry to get in there, Shania Twain?
You've literally done this.
That's my job.
Times a day.
That's my job. Isn't it? I'm going to make people email you. You want me to give you your email out on this?
No, do not.
Number 37, Blanton's Blue. Again, I've had now 5 people tell me what kind of a steal this colt was on day number 2. Now, we bought another private purchase for us, another Father Patrick. We doubled down. I might have been a year off. I was right. It just took me a year to be right. Father Patrick, 82 is ours now, activation. We bought him privately. He'll have shares on the sale board tomorrow, I think. And by the way, thank you all for buying into Arson. It just reaffirms exactly what I was saying. Quality horses, we have the clients that want to buy them. That horse was sold out in, 3 hours? Tomorrow or the next day, probably tomorrow, you're going to see, I haven't finalized everything with King of the North's sister, Punch the Clock. With Punch the Clock, there are going to be some shares coming up. Punch the Clock, you're going to see some shares that materialize of activation number 82 from Lexington also. And then, of course, Punch the Clock. And it wasn't that activation wasn't really on my list. I guess you can't see that. It's just a bright light to you. But it was a buyback. There's Swan Image, Swan, Magic Swan, Swan in a Million is in the second name. There's quality there. Was not on my list, but at the price they offered and wanted them for, an easy buy. Then Punch the Clock. I can't say enough about this filly. I think I've talked about her. You guys know. When you're talking, but we rarely get that safety net of that true residual broodmare value. It is most definitely on display here with Punch the Clock. Sully's Landing. Love this colt. Amy loved him. I loved him. Easy purchase. Again, I know Gary might not like the tactical landings. I know you like international monies. Gary, I did my best. I tried to buy as many international monies as I could. They were selling pretty strong. Right? The ones that we wanted sold a little stronger. What's that? And there's 25 or 27 at Harrisburg. Exactly. If we have enough money, Gary, save your money. If we have enough money left, when we're all done piecing all our horses out, if we have enough money, then absolutely we're going to go to Harrisburg. And I would love nothing better than to fill the trailer full of international monies. You know how I feel about them. But Lexington was all about tactical landing. I love him too for a very similar reason. Quality animals. Sully's Landing, super happy with him. We got a Walner, dual eligible Walner. Pickpocket, very, very happy with Pickpocket. Vaquero Blue Chip, I'll stand by this guy. He was probably the closest to fair market value. Two of my favorite horses. You like this guy, Vaquero Blue Chip. Amy, that's Amy's pick, and I love him too. At 50, I thought he was a slam dunk. And my boy today, the six-pack colt, who you didn't want. Tell the truth, you didn't want him.
Nothing against the horse. We didn't need it for.
Everybody needs a beautiful three-legged white horse with a big white blaze who likes to wreck shit. That's what I like him for. Vaquero Blue Chip, close to fair market, but man, just a real, real solid pickup there. Arson, I can't say enough. Three-quarter brother to, well, you guys know, you bought him out. Three-quarter brother to Pure Country and three-quarter brother to Charleston this year, so good job there. Three-quarter brother, yes. Pull the Shoes, that was a slam dunk of the sale. That was an anomaly. That shouldn't have taken place. You guys know it. I know it. Cameo Hills knows it. This was a perfect purchase. Again, when you talk about any sort of safety net, this is a green shoe out of a sister to six-pack. Enough said. Ready for Landing, three-quarter brother to What the Hill for $25,000, and yes, he is correct, and a beautiful horse. 411 Militant. Now, argument's sake, ninth foal, but an absolutely beautiful six-pack again. The one out of a sister to this horse sold for $90, I think, later on. We got this one, the real deal, for $23, and a beautiful horse. 458 Halley in the Clouds, our first Ontario pickup. I know it's a lot of money. You know, a lot of people saying, are we going to have an Ontario premium? I'm going to do you one better. We just bought a premium Ontario horse. It's going into the bucket. Now, guys, will you do me a favor? Start buying up those buckets for Ontario, because we are going to put horses in them, and we are going to have quality horses for them. But I'm stretched now. There's 80 and 90% left of those buckets. I will buy some of those buckets. I'll tell you that right now. So you'll start to see shares disappear. But I would like to see everybody. I know it's a little quick to ask you to switch gears and transition back to Ontario, since we're not even really done Lexington. But that's exactly what I'm asking everybody to do. Understand that we are trying to do our best to populate and accommodate our Ontario owners with quality horses like Halley in the Clouds. But to do that, you know, now I don't have 2 or 3 more weeks to populate the Ontario buckets and pay for them. We're filling them up right now. So Halley in the Clouds, a slam dunk for us. I'm telling you, wait until you see this filly. She is an absolute knockout. And how couldn't she be good? I know everybody likes Barn Doll and those horses in this family, but Path of Totality was iron tough for us. 483 came to us. This was a horse sent to us by Dr. Rucker and his wife, Green Tea, interested to train her down. That's another one. That's another one. Yeah, that's another one. Buy Green Shoe out of a sister to Charmed Life. We bought Militant out of Charmed Life. This one was $35 US. We got ours for $23. We got the real deal for $23. Although six-pack against Green Shoe, I get it. 487, great story. Great story behind this horse. This is the colt, the brother to Selfie Queen. The underbidder was the Tactor family. So that makes me feel good, because there's been 2 horses out of this family. They're both trained by the Tactor family. So I'm a little surprised they gave up, but everybody, I was so pleased to hear that Jimmy also, even Jimmy and Nancy have hard lines, right? We both had a hard line of 40 on this horse. I landed on 40. They did not. We have the horse. They do not. So Lonely Lakewood, super happy with this colt. Victory Blue Chip, another one of Amy's picks. I love that. This is it, Gary. This is your international money. We only got one thus far, and I don't know. Is there any tomorrow? I don't think there's that many. One or two. Victory Blue Chip, nice colt. This is out of a sister to Queen Serene. Enough said. Again, we found the pedigree. We found the talent. World champion in the second dam. First foal from a Trixton mare. Pretty hard to go wrong with Victory Blue Chip. Royal Emeralds. This was a horse. I lied to you. I said there'd be shares available. There's none. Jeff and Rick have decided to keep the entire filly. So you'll see it. Maybe they'll offer some shares up along the way. But they've decided to keep all of her. And that's their prerogative. They picked the filly out with me. And very happy to have Royal Emeralds coming with us to the stable. Easy on the turns, as I said. Nice filly here from Schaefer Farms. Watch the video. Go back and watch the video. 649. You'll see what I'm talking about. 653. tactical landing, lovers play. I liked everything about this filly. This is a big, beautiful filly too. Remember when she came in the ring? You don't look very pleased right now. 7:39 winner bells, and then of course my boy 3rd and 6. Where's the Schaefer horse, honey? 720 was her name. Was her number? 720 is Paycheck Princess. She's going to be coming to the stable. Jacob and his father bought back Paycheck Princess and Always Be Mickey filly. Mare made $515,000. This is the 6th foal out of her. Lots of talent, speed there too. We'll see what we got. So lots of horses coming home to the stable for you. We did exactly what we set out to do. I'm very pleased and proud of what we've done. Tomorrow's it. Last day, day 5. We'll have another show for you. We'll bring you more videos. We'll talk about more of what took place throughout the week. But man, as I sit here getting ready to go have a drink with Scott and his girlfriend and Amy, just really, really proud of what took place here. You never know what you're going to get when the sales are over, but I don't think anybody can be unhappy with what took place for us, the stable.ca, at the 2022 Lexington Select. So I'll talk to you all soon. I hope you had a great day, and hope you have a better day tomorrow. Take care.